Yo ho ho, everybody. All right, let's see. Oh man, that was too easy. Too easy. I don't know what to do when everything goes right. Let's see. Wow. Here I am, live in your living room, in your bedroom, in your car. Hi, Sharon. You know what time it is. Yep. It's Tuesday night. Time for that live stream, but as usual, before we start.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What, say that again?
Viewer discretion is advised.
Just wanted to make sure that you all know that. There's stuff happening tonight, though. That's right, the Yankees. The Yankees are playing tonight, man. Okay, yeah, we get it. Charge. Okay, yeah, got that out of my system. Anthony. All right, so tonight, 10 songs you must know. You must. It's called clickbait. But I really am going to play 10 songs tonight that I think you all should know. Any guitarist out there, musician worth his salt. Whatever salt is worth. Yeah. So, spent the weekend with my good friend Ernie Seitz, the singing cowboy. And, my mother's here. Bam. Lydia, early. Anyway, we did Sunday and Monday at Salinger's again, Salinger's Orchard. And a great time was had by all. And actually, Ian, better known as Uncle Chief, showed up with his lovely wife, Jenny. And it was nice. Ernie had a bunch of friends that came down. Kathy came down. My mom came down. Kathy's friend Susan came down. It was cool. Cool. Yeah. So last Friday, I did, this Friday night live stream where we do something much more sort of theory-oriented and guitar geek-oriented. So I did this thing where I said, drop two voicings for guitar is BS, right? So I thought that was going to get people's hackles up and people were going to come out of the woodwork and be like, how dare you? How dare you insult our theory? And it really didn't happen. For the most part, people were, most of the people that actually weighed in said that, yeah, you're right. Drop two is really an arranging term. And it just so happens that, a couple of voicings on guitar happen to be drop two or drop two, drop four. But it's not where they came from. And that's not how drop two, drop four is used. It's not used to get a guitar voicing. It's used for arranging. But anyway, I was a little disappointed. I was ready for some chat bar excitement, but all's well that ends well. And that reminds me, this week there will be no Friday night hoopla live stream because I actually have I think 3 gigs this weekend. I have 2 private affairs with my good friend Albert Rivera, and that's Vinny. So Friday night is Albert. Saturday, Michael Getz, Sir Michael Getz. You all know, world's greatest bass player, Sir Michael Getz. As good as it gets. He's got a gig on Saturday. And then on Sunday, weather permitting and other things and stars aligning, Ernie and I will be back at Salinger's, getting it on. We're getting some good repertoire happening, man. It's really starting to happen. Yeah, it's good. All right, so I'm going to get started. 10 songs that I think that every guitar player should know. Maybe every jazz player. I don't know. But these are kind of essential. So if you don't know these tunes, you should think about learning them, I guess. All right, so let's start. Let's get this ball rolling, huh? Little Bye Bye Blackbird. Pack up all my cares and woes. here I go, I'm singing low, baby. Bye bye, blackbird. I feel like I'm being watched. Where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet and so is she, baby. Bye bye bye, blackbird. No one seems to love or understand me, but all those hard luck stories they all hand me. Well, pack my bag and light the light. Will I be coming home late tonight, blackbird? Bye bye, all major 7 chords. Ooh, I'm singing low, baby. Bye bye, bye bye bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet and so is she, baby. Bye bye, blackbird. No one seems to love or understand me. All those hard luck stories they all hand me. Well, pack my bag and light the lights. Will I be coming home late tonight? Blackbird, blackbird, yeah. Blackbird, bye-bye, bye-bye. That's right, gotta get going. Gotta hit the road, Jack. Sharp 11. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. By Menon. That's what we're brought to you by. Eric Combs. All right, Eric. First timer here. Well, welcome. Everybody say hi to Eric. Eric. First timer. Yeah, man. Anthony says, that tune sounds vaguely familiar. Yes. Well, you know, Eric, we've been here doing this every week for like 4 years now, since COVID. We've been bringing you the best. Well, maybe not the best. We've been bringing you the best value in the low to medium price range here on YouTube every Tuesday night. All right. So, Eric, you a musician? What do you do? What are you up to? Guitar player? Do I know you from somewhere? Do I owe you money? Let me know, bro. Yeah. Yes, sir. All right, song number 2. What are you going to do? Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me like you're gonna miss me. Fill my life with song. me sing forevermore. Uh-oh. You are all I hope for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. To the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me like you're gonna miss me. Fill my life with song and let me sing forevermore. Just gonna walk it up. You are all I hope for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, baby. In other words. I love you. All right. Okay, so let's see. Eric said, I don't think you owe me any money. Okay, cool. Eric says, I play strictly at home, collector hobbyist, enjoy modding. Oh, nice. Yeah, and playing daily. Very good. Yeah, man. That's great. He's talking about modding is, taking guitars, changing the pickups. There's a lot of stuff that you could do. Putting a whammy bar on, taking a whammy bar off, going from single coil to double coil, changing the tuners and changing the bridge out. Yeah. And then if you're really daring, you can refret, you can refinish. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like tinkering with cars, A lot cheaper. Well, not much cheaper, but it's cheaper. Bill Morton from Chicago, WZRD, checking in with us. Yes, I love you too, Bill. Baby. So, Bill, soon. Bill does some work with a dear friend of a lot of us, this promoter, Kate Smith. Like the singer, Kate Smith, but not the singer. And Kate is just great. And she's done a bunch of my records. And I'm going to be doing this EP. I'm going into the studio next week to mix the final song. And then we're going to be doing the vinyl thing. Yes. So I'll be setting it up on the website. I'm going to set up, an order. You can pre-order. And this way I can figure out how many I need to print up. Let's see. John Markowitz, Might Fly Me to the Moon be one of the 10 songs every guitarist should know? I would think so. I mean, I was kind of half joking when I said that would be this week's, but I really did try and go for what I would consider, songs that pretty much, if you're out on a gig, I would say, and you call them, I would say most people would know them, And again, but it depends on what kind of gig you're on, Are you at a blues jam? Well, no, maybe not, And if you're at Smalls, well, I'm sure they would know those songs, but they'd probably more into playing like maybe some like bebop tunes or something, So, I don't know. But in the standards world, I would say that those are tunes that if I walked on the bandstand, say with Frank Vignola, and I called those songs, he would be like, no problem, any key, any tempo. Yeah, my man. And so now I'm going to do another one. Can you believe it? Another song. This is a song called My Funny Valentine. And that's right around the corner, It's before you know it, it's going to be Valentine's Day. So we might as well start practicing this song now, and save up your money for your honey. Oh, yeah. So I kind of do the Chet Atkins version. For those of you that know My Funny Valentine, it's in C minor. Well, I'm going to play it in C minor. And if you do it in C minor at the end, it turns around to E flat major, then turns around to get back to C minor. But on Chet's recording, he just goes back to C minor. So that kind of inspired this sort of version. Kind of like West Coast cool. Yeah. Part of that cool jazz scene in the 50s. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with your heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Well, stay funny Valentine, stay. my funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine. You make me smile with your heart. Your looks are laughable, they're unphotographable. Yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Well, are you smart? Don't change your hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay funny Valentine, stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. Bradley Bostick, down in Nashville. Nashville, cat. How are you, Bradley? Hope life is treating you good. Linda's here. My sister Linda. Linda McLucky. Yeah. I realized I could for a little bit mom while I'm between walking. Maybe a little bit watch? I don't know. Larry Gindoff. Hey, Doug, sounded good. Thank you. Anthony liked it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You notice, as always, I am sponsored by LaBella Strings. So if you look up here, you can see that I actually have the nylon strings because halfway through this set, I'm going to switch guitars. I'm going to switch gears. Oh, we got a lot of people over on Instagram. Hi, everybody over on Instagram, checking it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, Jerry Fitzgerald. Yeah. All these cool cats. I've known so many people in my lifetime. All right. I'm pressing on like Lee press-on nails. Sharon said, make sure that everybody smashes the like button. Yeah. If this is your first time tuning in, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit every button that's there. Just hit them all. And then get out your camera. And you can see there's 2 QR codes here on the web. One here by the end of my neck will take you to my website. The other one by my bridge will take you to my Patreon page. I do lessons and I post the charts up there. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, yeah. And also, if you want to check out my full YouTube channel, you can just go up here. I don't know why I keep that there because, oh, I know why. Because a lot of people watch on Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, like Bradley, you would see that, oh, I could get to your YouTube channel. There's like, and that's not a hot link. You'd have to write it down or whatever. But yeah. Lydia said she smashed the like button. Good. Hope you didn't hurt yourself. All righty. So another standard that probably everybody should know. And also on that last tune, I was just thinking about a lot of the techniques that I was using. Pedaling, like when we go to the bridge, I'm pedaling the 5 chord. And of course, with my little hands, my little arthritic hands, I got to jump around, like give me the fingers of Tal Farlow, and or Pasquale Grasso. He could play all this and just be reaching. But not little old me. So, pedaling is a great sound. And yeah, just different techniques on the guitar. That's fun to explore. So yeah, dig it, dug it, get it, got it, good. All right, where was I? Oh yes. Here's another one. This is another great tune, and I actually picked tunes that I haven't played in a while also. So those of you that tune in every week, it's not like you're playing them same songs every week, So no, mixing it up here. Although putting in some faves. All right. Yeah. The days of wine and roses, laugh and run away, like a child at play, through a meadowland, toward a closing door, a door marked nevermore, that wasn't there before. The lonely night discloses, just a passing breeze, filled with memories of the lonely nights that introduced me to the days of wine and roses and you. days of wine and roses will laugh and run away like a child at play through a meadowland toward an opening door, a door marked nevermore that wasn't there before. The lonely light discloses just a passing breeze filled with memories of the lonely nights that introduced me to the days of wine and roses, days of wine and roses, the days of wine and roses, and you. Bam! All right. Linda wants a Halloween song. I'm not really prepared tonight. I mean, I could do Spooky by the Classics 4, but, you know, I want to do like, this is Halloween, this is Halloween. I gotta shed that. And it's not Halloween yet, Linda. Although, tell that to Mr. Frogsworth. He's always like giving me he's always sneaking up behind me. Yeah. So, yeah. Maybe next week I'll start with the Halloween stuff. How many Halloween songs do I have anyway? I have Spooky. This is Halloween. Oh, the Great Pumpkin Waltz. Oh, yeah. It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. So I guess I gotta start doing that next week. All right. So I'm just making myself a little note. The Great Pumpkin Waltz. This is Halloween. And Spooky. Am I missing any others? Is there any other Halloween songs that I do that I'm forgetting about? I think that might be it. I think that might be it. If you think of any more, let me know. Don't be shy. You know, there's a lot of you watching. You're not coming on the chat bar and you're being all shy. Don't be shy. Come on. Everybody's got something to hide, except for me and my monkey. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. Come on. Yeah. Let's see. Just come on. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Damn. All right. Let's see. Do I got one more with this guitar? One more. Uno más. Although maybe I should switch. It's already 8:45. John Markowitz, Stella was from a horror movie. Stella by Starlight? No. Was it really? You're talking about the song Stella by Starlight, John? I'm looking it up, man. Was Stella by Starlight originally in a horror movie?
This on the web.
Oh, Starlight is a 2020 horror movie. Okay. Because I think Stella by Starlight is from a film. What film is Stella by Starlight from? I mean, not from a film. It's from a play. I'm such a dummy. Okay, forget that, Siri. What Broadway show was Stella by Starlight from?
By Starlight is a
Popular song by Victor Young that was drawn from the thematic material composed for the main title and soundtrack of the 1944... Oh, from a picture. The Uninvited.
Answer is from Wikipedia.
Oh, maybe The Uninvited was a horror movie. Wow. All right. I don't know, John. That might make it a Halloween song. That's too funny. Wow. I did not know that. Holy cow. The Uninvited. That's me at my sister Carol's house. My older sister Carol. I was famous for just happening to show up at dinner time all the time. I'd be like, oh, yo, what's going on? Just thought I'd come by to say hi. And they'd be like, we're just sitting down to dinner. You want to join us? I'd be like, okay. The Uninvited. That was me. My sister Carol hasn't been on here in a while. She's too busy being a grandma. Maybe a murder mystery, not sure. Yeah, I'm going to check it out, John, for sure. For sure. Oh, but I'm changing guitars now. I'm changing it all up, man. Going to the Spanish style guitar. Actually, classic. Actually, it's not even a classical. It's a whatchamacallit. It's a whatchamacallit guitar. Not classical. Flamenco. Flamenco. I put the phlegm in flamenco. Woo, that's hot. How about a gypsy standard? Well, Sharon, for you and I, yes, there are gypsy tunes that these are standards. But I would say for the rest of the world, maybe Nuage could be considered a gypsy, a standard by other, by non-gypsy people. But yeah, that would be a tough one. That'd be a hard sell. Not for me and you. We love the Django Reinhardt. We love the gypsy swing. So how about a little bolero? And here's another song that I think Sharon said flamenco works. Yeah, how about a bolero? Blaring loud. No, bolero. And this is a song that I will play when I'm doing, the Latin style gigs. And everybody's mom, wherever I'm playing. Hey, Ron Miro's here. Ronnie. He's over on Facebook, so I don't know if you YouTubers can see his chat. But everybody say hi to Ron anyway. Ron Miro. Terrific blues player. Terrific human being. Yeah. But anyway, Besame Mucho. This is a must-know song for the jazz kiddos. And I'm going to do the version that Albert Rivera does not like. I'm going to do the AAB, AAB. And the traditional is AAB, A. Peter Solomon's here. Peter, you know all these songs. Now, here's a keyboard player, my age, knows every song in the book. And so he knows what I'm talking about, where there's songs that everybody's got to know these songs. And I think Besame Mucho is one of them. Covers a lot of ground. And like I said, yeah, it's just a great tune. So here we go, little bolero. Besame. Besame mucho. I like you a lot. That's what that means. All right, Tom Keller, Peter Solomon, keyboard player to the stars, Peter Solomon. Man, he's actually been around longer than me. Hard to believe. Me, him, and Chuck St. Troy. That's right. We're never done. We ain't done. Let's see. Whatever you're doing right now to end out the song reminds me of Pink Floyd. Yeah, well, you know, David Gilmour. I mean, and all the guys in that band. Yeah, that was a huge band. I was lucky enough, you know, to be around, as was Peter and a lot of other cats that come on here that are my age. That, you know, we saw that stuff when it first came around. And what's cool about that is we were alive in those times and we saw the impact that those bands had and how they were reflecting the times that we were living in. I mean, and of course, 95% of the stuff that we listened to disappeared, but 5% of it remains, and it's real good. And yeah, it's great. And Pink Floyd is one of those groups that withstood the test of time, if you will. So Besame Mucho. And Stephen Vance is not here. I don't see him on the chat bar tonight. I hope everything's okay. And Steve, this song is for you, bro, because he always asked me to play this song. And I would say that this would, again, be one of the 10 songs that you definitely should know to go out on a gig. Yeah, Steely Dan. They last the test of time. Tall and tan, young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking. As she passes, each one she passes goes on. Oh, when she walks, it's like a samba that swings so cool and sways so easy. When she passes, each one she passes goes on. Oh, how I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she goes to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. She's tall and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking. As she passes, I smile. She doesn't see. carry. When she passes, each one she passes goes by. I love your emoji, Homer as the Reaper. Oh, how I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. She's tall and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking. When she passes, I smile. She doesn't see, just doesn't see. Yeah, so Jim, I'm using a looper. So I'm actually laying down my accompany part live here and then hitting and then soloing over it. Yeah, so nothing pre-recorded here. Everything happening live looping. Loop Mania. Yeah. Check out my website. I actually have 2 Loop Mania records. Actually 3. Got Alone But Not Alone, As Seen on TV, and Loop Mania 2024. Dig it. Check it out. As Tom Petty would say, the girl from Ipanema won't back down. That's right. She's going to stand her ground. She won't back down. She knows how to get around. All right. Jim liked it. And somebody said it was one of the first songs they learned on sax. Where was that? Jim. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's it. Girl from Ipanema. You know, and what's funny is, you know, sometimes you go on gigs and some of the younger cats will be like, that song, man, that song's corny, you know. And again, I got to be like, well, you know, think about what was happening when it was written. And you'll see that, like, it was kind of cool. The bossa nova craze of the 1960s was not considered corny at the time. You know, it was pretty groovy. So yeah. Let's see. Jim says, I appreciate you keep both your hands in view as an aspiring musician. I hate when I go to a show or watch a live show and I can't see the hands. Yeah, I know. I totally agree, bro. One of the greatest things about YouTube for me, as opposed to all the years that I transcribed stuff off of records, is that when YouTube came around, now I could actually see, you know, not only hear what the cats were doing, but I could see what they were doing. And yeah, so I totally agree. You know, it's like, you know, YouTube is still my university. Every day I probably spend a good hour every day just checking out, you know, people playing and getting ideas or trying to transcribe stuff or just enjoying it. You know, it's a groovy medium. You know, YouTube is definitely my go-to, for sure, you know, and yeah, I like it. And that's why I like to come on here and share stuff. And I love doing it live so that this way, you know, we can interact, you know. And it says, yeah, you can click the gear thing. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could slow down without changing the pitch. Yeah, it's like we're so spoiled now. You know, back when I was a kid, you had to try and find a record player that went down to 16, you know, because most LPs were 33 and a third. And you could find record players that went down to 16, so it would slow it down in half, but it would drop it an octave. So you'd be trying to pick a line like, but like when you were listening to it, it would be like, you know, be an octave lower. And yeah. So it was a challenge, and now, yeah, it's a whole new ball game. All right, let's see what I got next up. Oh, Corcovado. This is one that I rarely play, and I would say this is another one that everybody should have in their little repertoire list when you go out and go to a jazz jam session. People will be like, "What do you want to play?" And you'd be going, "I don't know. What do you want to play?" And so this way you could go, "I'd like to play Corcovado." They'd be like, "Oh, dude," and you'd be like, "Word." All right. Yeah. So Jim, I'm gonna actually, so since I'm not singing this, I'm gonna lay down the chords. Then I'm gonna play the melody over. So I start like this. Laying down those pretty chords. Little diminished. A lot of cycle move, chromatic cycle move, dominant. It's like A minor, but it revolves into F there, but then it goes out. You are correct, Jim. And you are correct, Sharon. Doug teaches as well. Yeah, theory clips and stuff. Yeah. Yes, sir. Been teaching a long time, I must say. Oh, look, my shirt is wearing out. It has like two eyes on it now. Okay. Poor Allman Brothers shirt. Let's see. Harry Connor. Yes. Everybody, do you check out Harry's emoji? It's Homer Simpson when he becomes Death because Death comes to Homer's house, I guess to get him. I don't know, but whatever happens, Death winds up breaking his ankle. So he's laid up on Homer's couch. And so Homer has to take over his job. Lisa Johnson, our girl from Philly. David liked it. Thank you, David. All right, so I think it's about that time. I think it's about that time for me to go upstairs and watch the Yankee game. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? So this was fun tonight. I want to thank you all for coming out. Thank you for your support. And thanks for joining in on the chat bar. That, to me, that's like one of the most fun things that, we get to be together all over the country, all over the world. And, so very nice. Thank you. And like I said, this weekend, I got like 2 gigs that are private things, one with Albert, one with Michael Getz. Then on Sunday, I think I'm going to be at Salinger's again. I think it's not a definite. And that would be with Ernie Seitz. And if you've never been to Salinger's Orchard, it's really nice. It's in Putnam County. It's in Brewster. It's right off of, it's like kind of like off of exit 8. On 684, and it's a very groovy place. Vinny says thank you. Oh, thanks, Vinny. Yeah. And so I think that's it. Remember, this Friday, I am not doing the live stream because of my work scene. And just a heads up that next week, I'm going to be in the studio mixing the 6th and final track. And there's still some little tweaking and stuff to do with the tracks, because like I listen to them, then I'm like, turn this up, turn that down. But they're going to be basically done. And then I'm going to be talking to you all about next steps because getting the recording done is just the first in a long process of releasing the record because, there's things like, the whole promotion thing I got happening because I got my man Jim Igo. And, and I got Kate. So that stuff is taken care of. But I got to get the video thing together. I've been doing videos, just doing them myself. But I think I might hire my friend that did the videos for the Harry Warren record. See what I could finagle. I'm going to try and get a professional to help me do some videos, especially since it's only 6 tracks. So I'm seeing if I can get I don't know what you want to call it, discounted rate. But we'll see. Linda said, glad I got to listen. Thanks, Linda. Thanks for being on. But anyway, so things are moving ahead. Got stuff happening. And that's it. So thanks, everybody. And I hope to see you all next week. God bless. And until next week, remember, I wish you love. Oh, wait. I wish you love. I can't even do it. Love, peace, and just a little bit of chicken grease, to keep it funky, right? Keep the funk alive.